Welcome you all in the first lecture of Engineering Mathematics 1 MTL 1025. This is the first lecture of Engineering Mathematics 1. In this we will going to cover the following topics. Number 1, what is real valued function? Real valued function of two or more than two variables. This is also known as function of several variables. And third, the graph of function of two variables and its geometrical representation. Right? We know the geometrical representation of function of one variable. Right? For example, y is equal to ex. It is a straight line inclined at 45 degree with positive x-axis, right? This is x-axis and this is y-axis, and this straight line is y is equal to x. This angle is 45 degree, right? This type of function y is equal to function of x, y is equal to function of x is known as function of single variable, right? We will discuss in detail what are the function of two or more than two variable or function of several variables, and what are the graphical representation of these functions, right? And their geometrical representation, right? And last, we will see what are the level curves, right? Let us discuss one by one. First, we will define what is real valued function. A real valued function f, suppose f is any function of two variable x, y. It consists of two parts. What is that part? If f is function, we know that f is a function from a to b, then a is known as domain of the function and b is known as codomain of the function, right? Codomain of f, and capital A is domain of f, right? A real valued function f of two variable x, y consists of capital A. What is capital A? It is the set of ordered pair of real numbers, right? Capital A is the set of ordered pair of real numbers, and ordered pair of the type x, y is called domain of the function, and a rule that associate each ordered pair, a rule which associate each and every ordered pair x, y in the domain of f with one and only one. Remember that each ordered pair x, y in the domain is related with one and only one real number, right? And this type of function is denoted by z is equal to f of xy. F of xy will give us some value, right? And we denote it z. For example, z is equal to x square plus y square plus 2. This is function of two variable, right? Z is the function of two variables. This is the definition of real valued function. Now, let us consider a simple example. If fxy is equal to x plus xy plus y square plus 2, then we have to compute f of 0, 0, f of 1, 2 and f of 2, 1. What is f of 0, 0? F xy is given by equation 1. Then in equation 1, putting x equal to 0 and y equal to 0, we get fxy means f of 0, 0 is equal to 2. And for x equal to 1 and y equal to 2, f of 1, 2, we have 9. And for x equal to 2 and y equal to 1, we have f of 2, 1 is equal to 7. Right? The domain of the function of two variable is set of ordered pair. Already we defined. It's the set of ordered pair of real numbers and may therefore viewed as the set of ordered pair of real numbers. And set of ordered pair of real numbers is the xy plane. Right? Then domain of such functions means such functions of the type f can be viewed as either whole xy plane or a subset of xy plane. Right? Now, let us discuss some examples. Find the domain of the function. Which function? fxy is equal to x square plus y square. What is the domain of the function? Right? Domain of the function containing all those ordered pair xy for which this function f gives the real value. See the right hand side. Right hand side is the x square plus y square. Right? Here, what is xy? X and y are real numbers. Right? See the right hand side. Right hand side is x square plus y square. What is x square? If x is real number, then x square is a positive number. And what is y square? Y square is a positive number. Then sum of two positive number is positive number. Means RHS is always a positive number if xy is a real number. Right? If fxy is defined for all real values of xy, this fxy, it is defined for all real values of the xy, then what is domain of the function? Domain of the function is whole xy plane. See the geometrical representation. Suppose x square plus y square equal to 0. It is possible only when x and y both are 0. Then it represent, then what is, if z is equal to function of xy, that is x square plus y square. If x equal to 0, y equal to 0, then what is z equal to z is equal to 0. For x equal to 0 and y equal to 0. Right? Then this represent a point, right? X equal to 0, y equal to 0 and z equal to 0. Again, x square plus y square is equal to 1. Right? It is a circle in the xy plane whose center is 0, 0 and radius is 1. Right? And this radius is 1. Radius is 1. All the points of xy lies in the boundary of this. Right? Gives us z is equal to 1. Right? Then x square plus y square is equal to 4. It is a circle of radius 2 center at 0, 0. Similarly, x square plus y square equal to 9, x square plus y square equal to 16, and fxy is equal to x square plus y square, right? This type of representation, is known as paraboloid. We will going to discuss these type of paraboloid, ellipsoid, hyperboloid in second semester. Not in detail, just I am giving you overview of the function of two or more than two variables, right? Then domain, what is domain of this function? Domain of this function is the whole xy plane, right? Next example. Find the domain of the function gxy is equal to 2 upon x minus y, right? See this function. This function is defined for all values except x equal to y, right? Here x, y are real numbers, right? Then gxy is defined for all the values except where x equal to y, means x equal to y, this gxy is not defined. Is not defined, right? Then what is the domain of the function? Domain of the function is whole xy plane except x equal to y. What is x equal to y? This is straight line, right? This is straight line, x equal to y. Then all the points are the domain of G except y equal to s, means domain of G is equal to R2 minus xy such that x equal to y, right? This is the domain of the function, whole R2 except all the point lying in this straight line, right? Let us consider another. Find the domain of the function hxy is equal to square root of 1 minus x square minus y square. What is that? 1 minus x square minus y square lies in the square root, right? We know that if 1 minus x square minus y square is less than 0, that is negative number, then this hxy will gives us a complex number, and we are talking about the real valued function. For the real valued function, it is necessary the terms inside the square root, that is 1 minus x square minus y square, it is greater than or equal to 0, either greater than or equal to 0, but not less than 0. After solving this inequality, x square plus y square is less than or equal to 1, right? Then what is domain of the function? Domain of the function is all those point lies within the unit circle, that is all point within the unit circle and within the unit circle, and also on all the point on the circumference of the circle, right? Means all the point within the circle and lies on the circumference of the circle, right? This is the domain of the hxy, right? Next, what is the graph of function of, sorry, not 2, it is 3 variable. What is the representation of 1, 2, 3? How we represent this point? This point in 2 dimension, we know that how to represent a point. For example, 1, 2 in 2 dimension xy plane, 1 here and 2 here, that is this point represent 1 and 2, right? How we represent 1, 2, 3 in 3 dimension? See, x-axis. In x direction, go to distance 1. And y is equal to 2. In y direction, move as 2. Then what is z? Z is equal to 3. Then upward direction, right? In upward direction, go to 3, right? Then this point represents point 1, 2, 3, right? What is the point? Minus 1, 1 minus 1, 2 minus 2, minus 1, 2, 3, 1 minus 1 and 0, right? See, 1, 2 minus 2. In x direction, go to 1. In y direction, go to 2. In z direction, go to minus 2, right? Then this point is 1, 2 and minus 2. What is minus 1, 2 and 3? See, this is positive x direction of positive x-axis. This is the direction of negative x-axis. Negative x-axis side minus 1. In y direction 2 and in z direction 3. Then this point represent minus 1, 2 and 3, right? Similarly, what is 1, minus 1 and 0? What is 1 and minus 1? In x direction 1, in y direction minus 1, right? This is positive y-axis, this is negative y-axis. In y direction, negative y-axis direction minus 1. And what is z? Z is 0. Therefore, no upward movement from 1, minus 1 and 0, right? In this way, we can locate a 3-dimensional point, right? What are the graph of the function? The graph of the function is represented as follows. For every point, suppose z is equal to x, y plus 2x plus 3, right? Then for 0, 0, for ordered pair 0, 0, what is z value? Z value is 3, right? Then for 0, 0, x-axis, y-axis and z-axis, right? For 0, 0, what is z? Z is 3, means this point. This point is 0, 0 and 3, right? And for 1, 1, for 1, 1, z at 1, 1 is equal to 1, 2, 1, 3, right? 6. What is, where is 1? In x direction 1, in y direction 1, this is z equal to 6, right? This point somewhere here, this is represent 1, 1 and 6, right? In this way, locate all these points. First, this point is this, second is this, similarly many other points. Then for every value of xy in the xy plane, we will find a corresponding value of z, right? For every xy, we find z, right? Then see, what is this xy? This xy is plane, right? Our domain of the function. This will gives every point of the domain gives the unique value of z. Then that z always gives a unique value. See the example here. At 0, 0 we got 3. At 1, 1 we got 6. Right? Then for every xy we got a z, and this is represented as z is equal to f of xy, right? And if we locate all these points, then these points are represented by x, y, z, right? X, y is the ordered pair, and that ordered pair value of the function z, right? Then this triplet x, y, z, consider all such triplets, right? These triplets gives a surface, right? This is surface. What is level curve? The graph of function of two variable is very difficult to sketch. Even then, some graph of one variable is also difficult to sketch, but function of two variable is more complex. Function of three variable is even more complex than two variable and one variable. Therefore, it is useful to apply the method such that those complex terms will appear in much more easier form in front of our eyes, right? What is the way that we will do this? We will do this by topographic map, right? Then the graph of function of two variable is difficult to sketch. Therefore, it is useful for us to use such topographic map, right? This method is easily can be applied and give us more information to obtain what is the representation of the graph, right? For example, suppose this z, this one, that is blue color surface, this is z equal to fxy, right? This is a surface, right? Now consider z equal to c. What is z equal to c? Z equal to c means z is constant. What is z? fxy equal to c. What is fxy? Let us consider one example. X square plus y square equal to c. What is x square plus y square equal to c? It is a center of radius. It is a circle with center 0 0 and radius square root of c, right? If z equal to xy, that is whatever you are saying, this blue shape, it cutting by a plane, you cut it by a plane. Which plane? Z equal to c. Suppose if you cut this by a plane, see this green surface, this is z equal to c, right? It is a plane. If z equal to fxy is cut by the plane z equal to c, then at the cutting portion we find this type of curve, right? What is this? This is a curve, and such curve is known as level curve, right? This type of curve is known as level curve. For this lecture we will stop here, and next lecture we will discuss the partial differentiation, right? What is the general derivative? What is the partial derivative, right? Okay, thank you.